PizzaFellas Podcast right here. It's the hottest in the world.
It's a PizzaFellas Podcast. Turn your speakers up, we better have a blast. Grab a drink, fill a glass. Light a cigar, come on, let's make it last. Pizza Talk with Sal and Joe, Oliver, Antonio. Pizza stories, they gon' tell us. Let's have some fun with the Pizza Fellas.
PizzaFellas Podcast right here. The hottest in the world.
But hey, welcome guys, PizzaFellas Podcast, episode 20. PizzaFellas Podcast. Remember, follow us and subscribe on YouTube and Spotify. Remember, when I say subscribe, it doesn't cost anything. Just hit that like button. You could get all our episodes, all our emails and notifications. Look us up on all the social media platforms. Cheers.
And comment on the post, too.
Oh, yeah, comment. Because we still have that giveaway going, correct?
Yeah. So there's a shot of the year, which is...
What tonight. Antonio bought me this for Christmas. It's called Campo Bravo Tequila Plata.
I don't know, but we're going to drink it. Yeah. Salud.
So much for Spanish.
Oh, that's amazing.
Holy shit.
Actually, pretty.
Yeah, it's not bad.
That's pretty fucking good.
That's
good.
That's amazing.
For a Blanco, that's good.
Yeah.
Because usually Blancos sometimes are a little rough.
They hit you.
They hit you harder.
That's smooth.
Oh, that is good.
Oh, well, let me chase it down with a little bit of
there you go.
Joe's Teas.
Calypso, Joe's Black Tea.
Miller Lite.
And Peroni from our man Jim.
this is
Banco
great stuff.
Beverage, Joe Marino.
Banco Beverage.
Well, let's do some sponsors, huh?
Go ahead.
We got Jeff Adams at Remax. Thank you again, Jeff. He does New Jersey and Pennsylvania. So if you're looking for a home, contact Jeff Adams. We got Enter.net, our good man Juice.
Juice in the house.
Marketing, website design, all that good shit. Get in touch with him. Our good friend Tony Nassard at T&Y Construction. No job too big.
No
job too small. Franco's Pizza in Wilkes-Barre. Rosie and Filippo Bellia. Thank you again. Out in Wilkes-Barre, 570-822-2168. Go see them. They make great food. No offense. Pizza Culinary Academy in Chicago. Thank you again for the sponsorship. Sarasota and Heckler Flour. Thank you for the sponsorship. And our good friend at Banco Beverage, Joe Marino, Jim Glassick, Joe's Teas, Calypso Juices. Get through us. We'll get you some partnership with them, and everything is going to be dandy.
Yeah, if you're a local pizza shop owner, just mention to them that you could reach out to us directly, Antonio specifically. And then also, if you want, when you call Banco and get a salesman, just tell them you're part of the PizzaFellas Podcast, and you get a special pricing.
Okay.
All right. And anyways, this shit's really good.
Fantastic.
The unsweetened black tea.
The unsweetened black tea.
Fucking awesome.
Yep.
It's all good.
Actually, I was telling Mariah was asking me on Christmas. She's like, "Can I get a case?" I'm like, what the fuck are you talking about?
I got a question quick.
I'm like,
what was she in the car with you when I called you on the Christmas Eve?
Yeah.
What did she think? Because I realized after I talked to you, I was like,
she was making gang signs. She's like,
what I was saying, I forgot she was even in the car. She's probably like, who the fuck? What is this?
She knows who you are. And at the end, she's like, what happened? I was like, it's just a fucking long story. I'm not going to get into it. And my buddy Bentley over here. Here he is.
There he is.
Yeah, and what I do all the time is I go buy a special deal over here. And he loves it. Right, buddy?
Bentley loves Wednesdays.
That's good.
He
all
does.
right.
That's funny.
Now he goes away.
20 episodes in.
Isn't that funny? I did 2 episodes. This is the 3rd one. And he's over there and he runs over here because he wants to be known.
Yeah. He comes on camera.
Bentley's our mascot.
My little boy.
Pizza dog.
So we're going to do this is a 20th episode. We had fantastic 20. I think so.
Let's do real quick. The first 2. Prime cost and social media. Those 2 were...
They were good episodes.
Those are good. Social media episode, 2 hours.
Yeah.
That was a good episode.
That was a great episode.
We got involved. Jerry and Jay were there.
Yeah. Jerry and Jay were there.
The Prime cost, the amount of reaction we got across the industry from Prime cost, people's...
well, you wish more guys, though, would remember that episode. You know? You wish they would really go to their venues and, some of the people we've interacted with, realize that I should figure this out.
Yeah, go back, check it out.
Spend some time on it. Take 2 items a day and figure out their Prime cost.
I was talking to Rick from Cisco.
Right.
That he was sitting next to me today.
Oh my God, he was going off today, bro.
Yeah, I don't know what happened today, but
I think
shout out to Rick.
He's calling me from the Sal, you like this one. Come here. You like this one. Like, bro.
So he was telling me
He's a good guy.
I
Right?
love it, but
He's a
it's
good
so
guy.
funny. I'm like,
I'm not going to mention the name of who he said. He really didn't say it, but I kind of knew who it was. And he said to me, you know, there's people in 2023 going into 2024 that they have establishments, eating establishments, and they don't know how to price their menu.
It's a lot.
No, it's not that we're making fun of this. We're not. This is something serious. If you don't know how to price a menu, literally ask your salesman, call somebody, look online. There's many different ways. If you don't know this item, what it costs coming into the door, it doesn't matter if it's $3, $5. I have it at $1.50, or he has it at $1.60, or he has it at $1.40. Doesn't matter. When it lands in your establishment, let's say it's $1.50, you need to establish what you need to sell this for. So if it's $1.50, what do you say? Oh, $2? No, it's not. Let's throw something up in the air and put it on the menu. You really need to really look at your items. Really easy.
So if it's $1.50 and he says $2, what's 50 cents buying you in fucking 2023?
Doesn't even cover your electric.
No.
50 cents can't even cut some of the pubic hair off your cock.
Sake of argument,
Let's be serious
Look
here.
at Gigi.
let's say
I mean, you can't turn the razor around for 50 fucking cents. Get
right.
your fucking head straight.
So if there's 12 of these that are coming into a
truth.
case and it's costing you $1.20 or $1.50, $3.50, $3.25 if you want to be fair. It's an item that's not going to sit on your shelf. It's going to be sold. You understand? Like chicken tenders.
Think about it, though. Antonio, think about this. When you're in the supermarket and you bring an item like this in, their margins on this are fucking ridiculous.
Absolutely.
Their margins are ridiculous. So you put your margins the same way. They're doing over 3 to 4 to 1. And guys will say,
and they're
oh,
getting
you're
better
wrong.
pricing for them
You're
than
wrong.
we are.
They are.
They're getting better pricing than we are.
But you got to have a pair between your legs and
So if
say
they're
it's
getting
time to charge.
yeah. If they're getting it 50 cents less than us, I'm going to charge the same price.
I'm just saying.
or more than what they are.
If you're getting a box of chicken tenders, 80 count, look at the box. Oh, how many are in here? 80, 85? Let's say, sake of argument, you got 80. And they're at 50 cents a piece. Okay? Do your math.
Simple.
Multiply it. Say,
Use
what am I going to charge?
Times 4.
Times 3, times 4,
Not
times
3,
5.
4.
I'm just
You
going
know, minimum,
times
4.
3, times 4, times 5, times 6. Whatever your little heart desires. Then you price your menu out. Wear and tear on your refrigerators. That happens. A staff member leaves. You got to replenish that with another person. He wants or she wants more money. You got to replenish.
Wait, wear and tear. I'll just talk about something real quick about wear and tear. Last week, I had one of our Bay Maries went down.
Oh, it did?
Oh, yeah, it went down. So the guys that do my maintenance, they have a key. So they came in. I got to the store. I went out.
Bro, we got to the store real quick. I thought someone it blew up.
Well,
it
yeah,
smelled like they had to take the whole.
They took the whole thing apart. So I want.
Somebody blew up.
Listen, I went out to the freaking
burnt
van.
metal, bro.
I was like, yo, bro, I know you a long time. Is this going to cost me $1,000? He's like, I was like, I am asking you a question right now, because if it's $1,000, take it with you and fucking junk it. I'll go get a new one today. He's like, I will guarantee you no more than 600. No more than 600, because after today, it's done. I buy a new one. I'll go buy that, put it on the books with a new one. Why keep investing? That's it. I'm at half now. That with
And
repairs.
Joe, please tell, when you do buy a piece of new equipment, what do you do with that receipt?
What do? I book it.
Oh, well, tell the audience what book it means.
So what I do is I'm a shareholder. I'm the shareholder. So I lend the company the money, and then I create basis. I don't want someday that money's got to come back to me. So whatever that Bay Marie cost me, $5,000, $6,000, call the accountant up, send a receipt over. I just spent $5,000. I just spent $6,000 on this. I just bought Trixie for $14,500.
Trixie's the dough machine, guys.
Did you cut the check from the business? I said, no, I lent the company the money, book it. Now I have a basis. This is all money that has to come back to me. You guys have to understand this shit. I mean, this is not rocket science. If something costs you a piece of equipment costs you $2,000. Once you get to $1,000 to fix it, you're done with that thing. Out of here, go book a new piece of equipment, lend your company the money, call your accountant, and now you just, that's it. This is what you need to do. This isn't hard. If you buy China, today I just bought a new steam table. Came in, I texted over to my accountant. I needed a steam table. I'm not going in and fixing it with wires. The one guy says to me, I can fix it. Shut up. I don't have time to watch you fix it. I don't want to hear this. Guys will go to a casino and drop thousands, but God damn it, for $200, they'll fight themselves to the end of the earth.
Yep.
Use your money wisely. I mean, there's so many things to what we do, and it's not easy, but if you don't know, ask a question. Call somebody up. Christ.
2024 should be a profitable year.
Yeah, we hope.
We hope. There shouldn't be bananas out there that want to be the best by lowering their price. I have there's a story to tell here. I'm going to tell you what it is. I'm not going to name the pizza shop or whatever. There's a pizza shop that was recently sold in the Lehigh Valley. Guy buys it, blah, 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 whatever. What is the first thing he does?
Lower the
$2
prices.
off.
Lowers, no. Listen.
Tuesdays.
Lowers every item on his menu.
Unreal.
So I was dumbfounded. I said, why did you do that? He goes, so I can get more business. I looked at him.
I can work harder for nothing.
I looked at him. I said, you just shelled out X amount of dollars for this. Do you have a note? No. Okay. How the fuck are you supposed to recoup this money? By lowering your prices. It's the most asinine thing I ever heard. So in your mind, which your mind is probably functioning in the 1970s, and I don't even think the 1970s they did this. You bought a pizzeria to lower your prices. I said to him,
it's unheard of.
I said to him, how much does your pizzeria make? $8,000. Hold on, Joe. Hold on. I said, you make $8,000. You paid this money. He said, yes. I said, you just lowered so you're not going to make $8,000 anymore. He goes, why? I said, you just lowered your price 20. You just lowered everything on your menu 20%. 20% of $8,000 is $1,600 to $2,000. Let's say you have a good week off. You're making $6,000. No.
You don't survive.
I bought the pizzeria at $8,000. My man, I know you bought the pizzeria at $8,000 with the old menu. You just told me, no, but I'm going to gain more business. No, you're fucking not, you fucking banana.
No.
You just lowered yourself 20%. That means you got to gain 30.
Antonio, like just hearing that story about this $8,000 pizza shop, I would slit my fucking veins.
But understand.
I couldn't even, I don't even know why.
So at the end of the conversation, what
isn't
happened?
a pizza shop.
At the end of the conversation, I got stupider.
It's a mortuary.
I had to fucking walk out of the place.
Yeah.
He bought a funeral home pizza shop.
I said to him, two things are happening here. You're making me fucking retarded. Or I don't know what's going on here. I said, you need something? Here's my card. You fucking call me. But I said, you're not going to afford me.
Yeah, I mean, there's another thing. They're going to go to Restaurant Depot.
Well, it doesn't matter where the fuck you go.
7 days a week?
I'm saying they're going to save it.
7 days a week. Think about that.
No. Was 6 days. He's opening 7 now.
Ooh, he's a genius. He's a genius. God bless America.
My little nephew's 2 years old. He would have made the right decision in this. You guys can't do this. Understand what you just did in that sheer market. I'm not going to name the city or town or wherever the fuck he's in. But by you doing that, my man, you're not going to grow.
No, he's not going nowhere.
You're going nowhere fast.
You know where he'll grow?
Then you have
in the shit house. That's where he's going to grow.
When you do that, you have less money towards marketing then.
But it's not even about marketing, Sal.
I
would not stay there by shelling out X amount of dollars to take home a fucking paycheck.
No, I'm saying he should have raised his prices.
Yeah, at that point, I call up him and say, listen, you have a job for me? Yeah, here you go. You make more money with him? Not that I'm saying he's going to pay you.
How many times I say people are buying a job?
Yeah.
All right, so
they're buying work.
He thinks if he could get $1,250 out of that, he's making a living. And I'm sending the money back overseas or wherever the fuck he's sending, $200 there. Now I've got $1,050 to my name to pay for my apartment and my freaking Toyota. But that's not owning a business.
Guys, the days of word of mouth
Are gone.
are gone.
Are gone.
If you talk to my father, he's 75 years old. If you speak to him, he's going to say, I don't know this thing. I know word of mouth. Rightfully so, because that's the era he grew up in. Okay? The era that we're in, we're very savvy today. We got this. We got Facebook, Instagram, social media platforms.
Texting.
Marketing, Clipper, this, boom, you could do anything in this world to market yourself, to bring at least 5 to 10, I want to say 20 people a week new customers. If you grab your bottom line and say, oh, my average check is $25. I'm just using that as an example. $25. And you gain 25 new people, it's a home run. You're not going to grab 25 new people by lowering your prices. It's not going to happen.
You bastardize yourself.
Because you know why it's not. I'm sorry. You know why it's not going to happen? Because you cannot buy the flour that he. I'm just using Joe as an example. You're not going to be able to buy the flour that he buys. You're not going to be able to buy the tomatoes that he buys. You're not going to be able to buy the chicken fingers that you buy. You're going to have to deteriorate your what? Quality.
Product. Yep.
In your mind, to make a profit. It's not going to happen. Period. Don't fuck yourself in the ass.
Yeah, we got another local shop. I don't think we're talking about the same place.
We're not talking about the same.
No, but this guy he came in, he bought the place, he used cheaper cheese for a week. I wrote, charge $1 more, go back to normal. He said, well, I can't raise the prices. I showed him 2 shops within 3 blocks, either side. One's $4 more, one's $4.80 more. And then I said, dude, you could raise your prices. What does he do 3 days later? Monday football, $2 off. Tuesday, $2 off Tuesdays. You know, he's got 2 major colleges. People pay $70,000, $80,000 a year to go there. His kids have big money. Like
I was in the Poconos. Yes, was it
Killing me.
today? Wednesday. Yesterday I was in the
killing
Poconos.
me.
I happened to stop into this place. He's not an account of mine, but I just happened to stop in there because I kind of know him. So he was there. We spoke. Merry Christmas. All this good shit. And I'm sitting there, and we're just talking. I have a menu. I'm looking at him. I'm like, bro, I'm looking at your menu. Is this right? He goes, what? I go, your wings. How many do you have? How many wings do you sell? Like, how many come to an order? He said, 12. With these sauces that you can pick from? He goes, yeah. I said, how big are your wings? He goes, I have jumbo wings. I said, show me. He goes, why are you asking me these questions? Goes in, comes back out, puts it on a plate. He goes, I go, and you're selling these for $8.99 for a dozen?
That's ridiculous.
Yeah.
Unbelievable.
$8.99.
$8.99.
I said, bro.
My back hurts.
Listen to me.
75 cents a wing.
I said to him, I swear, I go to him. I was going to say his name. I said, you're frying them, right? He goes, yeah. Are you frying them in water? He goes, no, I'm frying them in oil. Doesn't the oil cost you about $35? Yeah. Were you putting them on a paper plate? No. If it's to go, where are you putting them? Foam container. Okay.
Still spending money.
You're putting wax paper in it as well? No, I'm not. Oh, okay. The sauces, do they give it to you free? No, I buy them. He goes, why are you asking me these questions? I said, did you do... But you know what, Antonio? It's a lost leader. I said, how many cases of wings you go through? 4. Then it's not a lost leader. You're paying for 4 cases of wings a week.
He's losing money on his wings.
You're losing money every day you put... Do you
It's
understand
costing him
the man's wife came out? I'm not bullshitting you. I was sitting him. I haven't seen this guy in maybe 7 years. His wife goes like this. What did I tell you? What did I tell you?
Sell one case.
Goes, what do you think we should sell it for? I said, well, at this point, you just made fucking 5,000 menus. But $8.99 is not sufficient. What happens if there's a shortage? What happens if that price goes to $25 a case?
Which easily happens as the summer
in a
comes
heartbeat.
up. Something can happen. The chickens all got sick.
You got. She goes, what? I said, go up another $4 or $5 for now. For now. Yeah, but the college, who cares? If they're hungry, they'll eat. That's it. You're a pizza shop. You're not a wing shop. Over and done with.
You know, tell me one thing. How many college kids are coming in and asking you a price? They're fucking not.
They're not.
They're not. I mean,
Lehigh, Moravian. Those
that's
kids
the
got
last
money,
thing
man.
on their mind.
Oliver, it's
They're
not the point. If it's Moravian, Lafayette, or whatever.
Any college.
No, it's
Yeah,
Apple
yeah.
Pay.
On the
They
card
don't-
now. Yeah.
Mommy and daddy throw it on
You
there,
never-
and they go fucking
Casino.
pay.
That's why casino gives you chips because
That's
they don't
another-
realize how much you're spending.
That's
never
another thing. How
a
Here's
easy it is.
another thing. Wilkes University, Rosa and Filippo and at Franco's, those college kids have a card from the
All
college.
of them do now. Yeah,
They,
it's
and
part
they
of their meal
accept that
plan.
card. They swipe all fucking day long.
And there's a line nonstop up there when I went in.
Yeah.
Listen, today when I was in Pottsville, I was up there. I met this one lady I had to meet at Dunkin' Donuts up there on the corner, brand new. I walked in, there was 50 people in Dunkin' Donuts. I mean, packed. And there's no register. It's just either order on your phone, pay on your phone, or kiosk.
Yep.
And there's
Really?
2 kiosks. And there's no more counter. There's like a side-by-side. There's probably fucking 15 employees working. I was in shock. I was just sitting there waiting for I'm like, this is crazy.
This Dunkin'
People
here is
are running,
crazy.
And there's no counter, though. Did you see the new ones? It's just like the
Kiosk.
color. No, it's a pink
Wawa.
rack. And they just put your order. And it's a double rack. So it's like a pizza shelf. But Magic Laws.
And you go pick it.
You just go pick it. They call your name, put your ticket there, put your food and
They
your stuff
do
on
that
the
across
rack.
the street from you.
Oh, do they? I don't know.
Yeah, they do.
Yeah, but
Across
this
the
is
street from you, they do
big.
that.
I'm talking about this was probably 8 feet long.
No shit.
There was probably 50 racks.
You know,
just go up.
Speaking of Dunkin' Donuts, I was at a pizza shop yesterday in the Poconos. And he wasn't there yet in the morning, so I went next door to Dunkin' Donuts. So I get my coffee black. I said, small coffee black. I went to the drive-thru. Okay, boom. Fuck, I hand him a 10, I don't know, him, whatever the fuck it was. I gave him a $10 bill. It was like Freddy Krueger was giving me the fucking change back.
You told me.
Fucking guy's nails were painted white with fucking Christmas.
Come on.
I was like, I didn't want the fucking coffee no more. I thought it was Freddy Krueger. I was like, what the? I left it in the
you
truck.
would
It's
think-
still in my truck.
I didn't drink it.
No.
You would think somebody in management would say that's truly unsanitary for a food place. How the hell are they allowing somebody with nails like that? Like, it's not a persecution against somebody who wears that, but you're in food. Those nails are unsanitary.
Yeah.
And that gets to my next point.
They can't put on food gloves. So if
Correct.
you can't put on food gloves, you shouldn't have the nails. So who the fuck is running that?
Joe.
Some 14-year-old?
The fucking nails were this big.
I know. We talked about it at the shop. You
This
told me
big,
when I
and
was
they were
chopping dough.
pointy.
That's you can't, if you can't put on a glove, if you work for me and you can't put it on, I'm sorry, cut the nails.
She stirred your coffee with the cream and sugar.
You know what George
Nails.
Steinbrenner used to say when he had the Yankees? Well, his son still has the Yankees, but, you know, he wanted a clean cut. Cut, shaved. He wanted no hanky-panky. It's his, why? Because it's his organization. He pays you top dollar. The performance, you need to do
That's
what
how
he
it should
says.
be. That's how it should be.
It's
This
not
is how it is.
slavery.
Exactly.
It's not it's called discipline.
It's called I'm your owner and the boss, and I dictate how we run this house.
That's it. You
That's
want
simply
$10 million
as
a
that.
year? You're gonna fucking do what I tell
This
you.
is the rules here. I'm paying you. You're not paying me,
You should.
and I'm
this
not
guy,
paying you for your attitude.
What about that guy on Christmas Eve who bought us that bottle? We were hanging out. You know, we were done. He finished cooking.
That guy was an awesome guy.
Snyder Dave brought us
Dave.
beers. So I'm like, it was like 4:30. We
It's
had
like a
two
$60
tables.
bottle. No, you're talking about the guy at the end.
Well, no, yeah, but before that, I mean, we were just hanging out, drinking beers, watching the Cowboys game with Dave and his family. We're talking.
Dave
And-
from Master?
No, Dave
Oh.
Snyder.
Oh,
my
Dave
buddy,
Snyder.
Big
Yeah,
Dave.
Big Dave. Yeah.
David Amber.
And,
Oh, yeah.
Olive's their
we're
daughter.
talking. They're
That
eating.
fucker's
Blah, blah.
everywhere, man.
We're drinking. We're having fun. There's a big party next to us. They always come Christmas Eve. They brought this guy. He's listening to us. We're talking to him. He knows this.
Great guy.
Blah, 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 blah. Next thing you know, he goes to the liquor store, comes back with a copper and thief, and he goes to me and my dad. He goes, "Here, guys, I love how you guys treat your employees. Merry Christmas. You guys look like a fun blah, blah, blah." And me and my dad like, "Oh, thank you."
I hugged the
We were
guy.
like, yeah, we're like,
it
very
was like-
surprised.
I was so surprised.
I was like, oh,
great
thanks,
family,
bro.
great people. But I mean, that's.
But
you
he
know,
was a good guy. I mean, it is what it is. But it was fun. That was really nice.
Yeah.
But that's, think about that. There's a man sitting there eating food on Christmas Eve, realizes we opened up on a Sunday. I haven't worked on a Sunday in 3 years. I mean, I was gotten early.
You take your stuff to the Eagles games too all the time.
Huh? What?
Dave takes your shit to the Eagles game all
Penn
the time.
State.
too. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Or Penn State, Penn State, yeah.
State game.
But I mean, he comes back in and he noticed how the employees are, how we treat him, everything. And you know what? That's an observant person. That's a person that, that's what people should be. They shouldn't be on these sites where they want to be honest about saying how it was so bad, or they think they know about me or my personality.
Right.
It's funny when you see that kind of shit and somebody points it out to me. It's like, this fucking person is talking about me in a second way, and I don't even know this person.
Yeah.
They're saying,
It's like that guy
I know
I told you
him.
about. What's his name?
I don't know you fucking crazy
Dave,
parrot watching human
Derek.
being.
What's his name, Ashton?
Ashton Derek T.A.? Derek T.A. This
What's
guy,
his la-
Derek
what's his name?
T.A.
And they don't even they've never even been to your show.
No, it's like
Oliver,
you go to their,
hates Biaggios. Hates
That's like,
me,
well,
hates
same
it.
thing like the whole Fiamma thing.
Hates us. Like,
People
I'm
who
talking
hate
about-
him, they've never
Well,
even been there.
here's
trolls.
a little something logical.
It's so funny.
Listen, if you had a beef, okay. You had a problem
but
with
if
a
you
pizza.
see what this guy looks
guys, it's a fucking pizza. It's not like you're getting a fucking heart transplant. It's a pizza. You had a problem with a pizza. Hold on. You had a problem with a pizza
Not you,
at
man.
one specific pizzeria, which coincidentally is Joe's nephew. What the fuck does Biagio's have to do? What happened with the pizza at Salvatore Rufino's?
and then to see
You guys make no fucking sense.
and to see people.
And another thing,
think they know about my history. You have no fucking.
They always throw out your history, and they know nothing.
It's ridiculous. It's like you have no fucking clue. And if you want to know, you can sign a waiver. We can go on a mat. We can go in a ring. I can show you Joe Rufino. I can do whatever you want. You want me to kick your ass? You want me to talk to your ass? You want me to fuck your ass? Whatever you want. But all you have to do is find out the
But it's the
fucking
truth.
It is.
You guys sit there on the fucking typewriter. I'm asleep. I'm sleeping, and then somebody's phone is going off, and people are sending me messages, Joe, and I'm like, I don't follow you, stupid fucks.
Yeah, the one guy wrote.
People send you stupid fucks to
The
me
one guy
because they're
wrote
trying
like
to
8
defend me.
paragraphs, and he was maybe right in 10% of your family history. Like,
Yeah, it's
what the fuck are you talking about?
Listen, if you think you know me, draw me a picture of my cock or tell me how fucking
small
long
picture.
it is. How's that? Better yet, if you really fucking know me, draw me a picture of all the fucking wrinkles in my asshole. You're stupid, you fucking people. That's knowing a person. You were in my asshole. Oh, you were stroking my fucking loins.
You know
You're
what?
so fucking stupid. You know me. I'm a friend of the family. One motherfucker one time said something. They said something about 19. He's a friend of the family. Friend of whose family? I'm the fucking patriarch of this fucking family, you cocksucker.
Yeah, I love a friend of the family.
I'm the fucking patriarch.
Here it goes.
So don't fucking bring my name up in your fucking under your tongue unless you fucking know me. And if you want to know me, I'm a great fucking guy. You'll see that. But just don't fucking piss me off.
That troll
my
guy.
thing is, what the fuck? Okay,
I'm telling you because
I understand. I know.
So he's sticking to B.
So the pizza's undercooked, overcooked, medium. I don't care what it was. A 16. We're talking about a 16-inch fucking pizza. Okay. See, Bentley's knows.
back in the seat.
Yeah.
Bentley wants to come lick your nuts.
Listen,
man.
16-inch
he's
pizza.
checking on me.
The thing is, pick up the fucking phone.
So wait,
My pizza was bad.
The issue is,
you
think
don't
about-
think Salvatore would have gave you a fucking pizza? He probably would have gave you 2. My thing is,
And a Miller Lite.
what the fuck does Biagio's have to do with anything?
Because that one guy, I'm just saying.
I get it.
And the
It's-
best part is these people that are like this Derek T.A. guy, whatever the fuck his name is.
Derek T.A.,
I'll just-
you're invited any fucking day of the week. If you can, listen, Derek, if you could fucking follow me on a Friday at 57 years old, I got 10 grand for you, fucking little dick motherfucker. You hear me?
Yeah.
10 grand for you.
These guys.
Fuck you.
These guys are those guys where on their like Facebook profile pic it says, I
10
got the
grand
COVID-19
cash, you
booster.
little fucking infidel.
You know, it's hilarious.
Here's and this is another thing. I get a laugh out of this because I'm there on the toilet taking a shit in the morning, and I'm reading this, and I'm
unreal.
laughing. Not about Joe Rufino or Salvatore, none of this. These pages that are on Facebook.
It's ridiculous.
Bashing and
It's
bashing
ridiculous.
and fucking bashing. I waited 2 hours. Well, guess
Leave.
fucking what?
Go somewhere else.
Well, guess fucking what? It's holiday week.
I
It's
got one better.
Christmas.
I got one better. You're waiting 2 hours, then you want to do something smart? Tell the guy at the restaurant, I don't want the food now, and walk out. Don't bitch like a fucking little piece of shit.
Yeah.
Now you just screwed him with your fucking order. How about that?
Yeah.
How about you get some revenge and say, go look at the manager, say, take my order and shove it up your ass.
Or if you prepaid for
and
it,
do it in person.
give me my money.
Prepaid, call your credit
don't want it no
card
more.
and say, I'm not, take it off my fucking bill. These are easy ways to answer, but no.
It's the worst thing I ever went through.
I can't.
Get the fuck out of here.
Never figure that out. It's like the fucking Wicked Witch in the Wizard of Oz.
Yeah.
I'm melting.
Yeah.
I'm melting. Get the fuck out of here. It's fucking food. Go to Walmart and eat their fucking pizza.
You know what's depressing? Antonio went for lunch with the guy. He could raise his prices. I finally talked him into it. First time in 6 years. What do you say? 50 cents and a few items. Guy works 7 days a week. His
Just
wife's
open.
there 7 days. No, the guy's been there for 17, 18 years.
Oh,
Man.
yeah, your other friend.
And you know what? He's so he's working his ass off, him, his wife, his kids. He says, you know what I drive? What? A 1991 Honda. He's working 7 days a week. He should be fucking driving a Mercedes.
And you know what he said
What
to me?
the fuck?
Was the worst excuse. He said to me, on a Friday, he goes, I get in my car. On a Friday, he gets in his car
It was depressing.
and
It is
drives
depressing.
around to pizzerias and looks in their parking lot if they're busy. You're driving around on a Friday?
You got that kind of time?
What is wrong with you?
I don't have time to eat some days.
I can't raise
Most
these
of my
prices because of my customers that are in this area. Buddy, I got a rude awakening for you. If you're driving around at 6 o'clock on a fucking Friday, just literally put the key in the door,
Lock it.
take the key, throw it behind you,
Yep.
and go home.
Sometimes when your food's too cheap, people think the food is that bad.
It
They don't wanna
is.
get it. And he has good quality
agree.
food, and he could have raised everything on that menu $2 and still be cheaper than everybody around. He told us he checks 20-mile radius. First of all, you don't have to check a
don't
fucking
check.
20-mile radius.
He doesn't check
He don't
fucking.
check.
He didn't check anything.
20
'cause
feet of it.
every shop around him is way more expensive than he is.
Yeah.
I mean,
He
he's
don't
within a
check that.
couple miles of Bruno, Scipione, and
Bruno,
it's crazy.
And the best thing that Bruno, and by the way, Bruno's not here today because he's sick. He has the flu.
Hello, Bruno.
Or
Hello,
up, Bruno?
Nick.
whatever the fuck he's got. So we
Jay,
had a nice
how are you?
Jay too.
COVID, Jay.
And
Well,
Bruno
well.
said to me, he goes, Antonio. I said, Bruno, how'd you do for the holiday? He says, Antonio, I did 100 trays. Why? Because that's what I'm capable of doing. Because I don't want to piss off my regular customers that come in. It's what I'm capable of doing.
Yeah.
If my kitchen was bigger or if I was more staffed, I would go to 150, 200. But I am content of what I did. And you know what he said to me at the end? I'm thankful. Thank God I got the opportunity to make this food for these customers.
Yep.
And he goes, I have customers that come specifically for my trays.
You know what I love? He don't deliver because he doesn't have to.
Right.
And he knows people will eat that food fresh and
Right.
hot. And if it's fucked up on the ride home, it's their fault instead of
Yeah.
the delivery guy's fault.
Yeah.
Correct.
No,
Correct.
Bruno, listen, Bruno, he
It's
knows
great
the
that he can say,
capabilities of what he
"Fuck
can
you" to
do.
people.
And he's honest about it. And listen, this is what it is. That's what I got. And there's nothing matter with that.
I just can't stomach people that are on Facebook, 46, 48, 55, 58, 62 years old, and saying, I didn't get my food.
Yeah.
I waited so long. People, it's Christmas. Maybe you went to the wrong place. I don't know.
The wait at the mall.
Maybe the guy was overwhelmed. I don't know. Maybe something. I don't know. But to sit there and fucking bash and bash and bash. You know what I'm going to do? I got to find these people and I got to call their work of establishment and I'm going to bash them
Oh,
for
it was-
showing up a
so
minute
wanna
late.
do
Well,
that
we
all
talked
the
about
time.
that. We talked about it on the
I so
podcast
wanna
about
do
making a website or something like that. What was it? We went this past summer. Where'd we go again? We was
St. Lucia.
St. Lucia. Listen, think about it. They're talking about food on Christmas Eve. Think about the money, Sal, we had to spend at 10:30 at nighttime to buy our way out of a country to get a room to put us in bed because the planes were freaking shut down. We're 12 hours in an airport, sweating, breaking our ass, and then we're going out in the airport, having to get luggage ahead of everybody, finding a hotel, paying our way in through security, paying our way in for the hotel, thousands upon thousands of dollars. These people who are on these websites, you know what the fucking problem is when a problem happens, they don't know how to critically think, and they don't know how to critically figure it out. What do I do to save my ass?
Most of these people never grew up like that, though.
And the people that actually start these groups, in my opinion, where I grew up from, you're a fucking loser.
These are the people we kicked their ass.
You're a fucking loser.
I mean, Antonio, let's be honest. That was the kid on the block. He got smacked across the fucking face and said, "Shut up and get out of here. You can't fucking hang out with us if you're going to be a bitch." If you don't have a spine, you can't fucking be here. So
I'm going to tell you something. The kids that are men now that I grew up with, where I grew up, if we got into a fight, and I could tell you a story that'll fucking blow your fucking socks off. It was 3 of us, actually 4 of us, against 25. And that's not even a fucking word of lie. You know what we said to each other? We're going down. But we're going to go down fighting. And the only thing that stopped us were fucking cops that got involved. And we weren't even in our town. We were a fucking hour away. But those people, what I'm getting at is, those are the people that I can call right now and they'll stand next to me. No problem. No fucking problem at all. Those are the people with fucking balls, not bananas, that sit on their phone. Yeah, my food, my this. Ridiculous. This guy didn't answer the phone. He doesn't want me. Get the fuck over it. There's people that are fucking dying. That's a problem. Not a fucking 16-inch pizza that was undercooked.
Yeah, the 15,000 fucking
Get the fuck out of here.
That just crossed the border fucking 2 days ago. Yeah. That's a problem.
You're not worried about that?
That's a fucking big
No, you're
issue.
worried about a fucking Facebook page, which is fucking this brutally honest bullshit.
Yeah,
I look at it and I'm like, but people have the time. 300, 400, 500, 600, 700 comments.
Yeah, everyone's off.
Listen, think about it. What socially gets them excited is being a stupid person.
That's right. Yeah. Let's go into this break.
Let's go into the break.
And then we'll be back. Talk more about
we'll be back.
Pizza Fellas Podcast number 20. Here we go.
Unfucking believable.
Oh, yeah. Here, this guy wrote on Angelo's up.
All right, back here, guys. PizzaFellas Podcast, 20th episode. And we want to start this second segment off with a story from my dad, something we got a Christmas present.
Christmas Eve.
Yep.
So my nephew, Alex Eunice, my niece, Christina Azar's son, he came in, and he's been telling me a long time ago.
Number one fan, by the way,
Number
Joe.
one fan. He goes, "Uncle, I'm going to my wood shop, and my teacher in the wood shop's going to make me a plaque for you guys." Like him, George, Alex and George, and all of them, they love the podcast. So he walks in on Christmas Eve, and he was ecstatic. He brought this whole thing. This is one of the greatest gifts you could ever have. My nephew, Alex Eunice, one of the biggest fans, he made this himself. And tell him the story about you with the emails.
So we'll recap. This was like 2 episodes ago, and it was a Sunday morning. Sal called me for something. It was early in the morning, and I answered whatever. We started talking, and I said to Sal, Sal, I got this email from this Alex Giannis, whatever the hell his name was.
You said Giannis.
And he's like, I don't know who you're talking about. I said, you didn't read the email? He goes, no. Something about what we're doing. Don't worry about critics, this, that, and the other. And Sal goes, wait, that's my nephew. I love the kid. He's our biggest fan. And look how beautiful this is.
What is he, like 15? Somewhere around there?
13 years old.
13 years old.
Look at this. This is priceless. Priceless.
Very nice.
Yeah.
Okay?
Very
Alex,
nice.
thank you.
Yes.
I'm going to give you a nice
Thank
little
you.
horn here.
We love you, Alex.
But to go on that, did anyone get anything good for Christmas?
Yeah, I did.
We got the from your kids. They got us the
The
travel set.
The travel set
for us.
Don and Mariah, thank you again. That is
very nice.
Beautiful thing.
Because
Don, you sing the song real good.
Yeah. Yeah, I should play it. I should play it.
That would be funny.
He sings the song good.
Yeah.
You appreciate this. I got some fly ass golden LaMelo Ball sneakers to rock for the Pro Bowl
Wow,
this year.
nice. There you
I'm gonna
go.
be decked out Avengers, all gold, head to
There you
toe.
go. So for our guests that don't know, Ed, he's our director of our Avengers Flag Football Club. I'm a coach for him. I've actually been with him now. What are we going on? Almost 3 years.
3 years now.
I got involved. At the time, the story's hilarious. I was like, I'm not fucking doing this. Then I went to a tournament and
Sal told me for about 5 tournaments straight, this isn't fucking real football. I'm not doing this shit. And every tournament, I'm like, yo, call a fucking play. You know what you're doing.
so then I got involved and because I couldn't just handle other people coaching when I knew more. Like not him, like other people we had. And I'm like, no, I just got to step in. If I'm going to do this and allow my son to do this, I'm going to make sure it's done right. But anyways, it's grown, great program, great successful. We've had a lot of, this year was probably our best year with all the championships.
How many championships did you guys win?
22 championships of the program, starting from 6U all the way up to 12U this year. 22
How many
championships.
kids in the program now?
We have over 85 kids in the program. We have grown tremendously. Like, we started with 4 kids.
We have what now? We probably had you probably had 2 real coaches and like maybe 3 help
we
dads.
had me. We had
well,
me
that's what I'm saying, and then just dads that would help.
And myself.
You know,
Ashlyn will never. Ashlyn, you know, first practice Ashlyn ever came to, we were in my backyard running up the hill. Her and my wife Amy were bringing hot cocoa to the kids.
It was cold.
That is how little we started, but
You're part of the Avengers too?
yeah, his son played.
You play in it, right?
Oliver's our star running back.
But I mean, listen, it's good. It's growing a lot, and
It's
good for the
fundamental.
kids.
Yeah.
It's great.
It's great for the
great.
kids. I mean, they're doing well. It gets them out of the house. It gets them a whole day. I mean, you're starting sometimes 6 a.m. We're leaving
Right.
the house 5 a.m.
Right.
And we're not home till 6 o'clock at night.
And traveling.
And traveling.
Oh yeah,
You
it's
know?
it's
Realistically,
pretty astonishing.
yeah.
I mean, when you go to these tournaments, it's amazing how many people are there. When I was down in Coatesville, I think it was just fucking insane.
That's where we met when we got the car.
Yeah,
we-
that was
we
the
got a
whole
car
Philly
drive, yeah.
story.
Yeah.
And when you had overnight tournament, those kids have so much fun
We're-
at night together.
Yeah,
And the parents do too.
exactly. We have fun. We hang out. Like it's not just about the kids. Like we're family.
Yeah. No,
That's a
yeah,
beautiful
yeah.
thing.
It's
we
cool.
hang out. We have a couple drinks. We laugh. We watch our kids grow together, play together, become best friends. And in the same token, we all become best friends. You know,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oliver and I have become great friends. Justin,
Yeah, Justin's
Sal,
part of
we've
it,
all become
you know.
great friends.
Nice.
Off of
You have
this.
family that's part of it, you know.
Yeah,
and
that's
stuff,
a great
but
thing.
it's good.
Sal in New York was ordering $80 shots.
But why do you put everybody's business on the fucking air?
It was a good time.
Because
It was
he
a good
wouldn't
time.
buy the fucking $80 shot.
I'm not buying $80.
Of course, but you have to say it.
All I know
I'm
is
saying
that
that's a good
What a
thing.
dick.
when I heard New York happened, I was glad I came up the next morning because they were all zombies.
That was
But
was funny.
We
That
just
was
had
good.
some pizza. I want to shout
that
out.
was good pizza.
I want to shout out Melinda and Pete Buzzetta. Isabella's Pizza, 7200 Airport Road, right by Lucky Strokes, the golf driving range,
yeah.
in Bath, Pennsylvania. 610-837-9959. We featured their pizza. They gave it to us. God bless them. Thank you again for that.
That was good.
They gave us a plane, and they gave us, I think it
We
was,
heated it up in our new pizza oven.
yeah, they gave us a
Dude,
chicken,
show 'em that.
ham, and ranch, and we actually heated up in, is that an uni?
Yeah, that's a uni.
We'll take a picture
Yeah,
of it. And I'll put
yeah.
it up. Yeah, we'll take a
At
picture.
450 degrees it was, right?
Yeah.
Cooked amazing.
Yeah,
Beautiful,
good.
nice crisp to it.
That was good.
Thank you again to Melinda and Petey. Thank you again.
And we had the half sheet from. I brought the
And
half sheet from
I
Diageo.
didn't eat any. Was
That was good.
I didn't because we have some guests and they ate it, and that's great too. But Joe bought in a half sheet pizza, which was, I've had it before.
Yeah, you have.
Yeah, I've had it 100
We've eaten
times.
so much shit.
I gotta say something. I gotta say something about Joe. So, it's holiday week now. We're going into New Year's. So last week was Christmas. Just so when this episode airs, I usually go to Joe on Tuesday, and it was just a hectic week because of Christmas. You know,
the volume.
the volume. So I go there Tuesday. I got there about, I think it was like at 1 o'clock. So I don't park in the front because I'm not normal. I park in the back. I come through the back door. So I walk in and I look to my right. If you've ever been in Biagio's, if you come through the back, there's a speed rack where the cans are. And on the right of you, there's a wooden table. And then there's the sink. And as you're walking more and more, you start seeing Trixie. But on the right, I saw all these empty cans. I was like, oh, fuck, it's one of those days. All right. So I walk in, and there's Joe. Guys, I don't know if you remember. Remember the guy that used to make the donuts? Time to make the donuts. Time to make the donuts. So I'm like, Joe, you're making dough? I always say, Joe, of course he's making dough, but I just say, Joe, he's like, I know he wants to tell me, but there's no strength for him to talk to me, right? So I'm like, Joe, just to let you know, I said, Jerry and Lou and Nick from Anna Capri are coming up to give your holiday greetings. Okay, that's nice. So I go to the front, I sit down, and about, I guess, 30 minutes later, boom, they show up.
Yeah.
I see them coming in. They're talking to Sal. Boom, they come see me. And now Jerry goes in the back. So Lou and Nick come up to the front, sit with me. And I'm like, well, where's your dad, Lou? Oh, he's in the back talking to Joe.
Yeah, we were talking about the mixer.
And then all of a sudden, he was showing Jerry the mixer, and something transpired with our truck.
Yeah, one of them broke down.
One of them broke down somewhere. So it happened. So it was one of my trucks. But anyway, that's a long story. So anyway, long story short, he's making dough. He comes, sits with us, all dandy. The next day, Joe gets, I come to Joe again on Wednesday. I fucking walk through the back door. It's like I left him yesterday. I'm like, you're still here? He's like, So now Thursday comes because that's when your truck made it because we had a glitch in the system.
Yeah.
So the glitch in the system, the truck showed up Thursday.
And what the lady say to me about me, right? She said, you're the most cordial guy I've ever met who's not getting the truck or talk to.
Yeah.
I was like, well, what are you going to do? I says, I mean, shit happens, you know?
I went back Thursday because the truck was showing at a specific time. I wanted to help the driver out. So I come in Thursday, again through the back door, and there he is making dough again. Yeah, I'm like, bro, but is this guy ever going to fucking stop?
It was a crazy week.
I left again. So now it's Friday. I had all this shit to do. I said, fuck, I got to get to Biagio's again.
You bought the present.
I bring you your presents.
Tequila.
So I bought this and something else, whatever. I walked through the back door. Come on, guys. What do you think I saw?
Making the donuts.
Making a dough. I'm like, but are you ever going to fucking leave from here?
It was Groundhog Day. Yeah. It was Groundhog Day. For all
Imagine if Trixie wasn't here.
I went today. I parked in the back. It's raining. I walk through the back door. I look on my right. I'm like, you got to be fucking kidding me.
Listen, I am telling you this right
He'd
now.
He'd still be making dough if Trixie wasn't there.
I felt bad. I'm like, dude, did you leave from here?
Bro, listen, I can only say this. I don't know. I made the decision. We were in Atlantic City. I says, I'm getting this mixer. But honest to God, had I not bought this mixer,
you'd still be there.
No, we really would have had to shut down pizza at Biagio's. Like, you're
You'd
talking
have to put sold out.
No, people that do that are fucking retarded. But
fucking everybody, I'm sold out. Like I made 10 and I'm sold out. I'm
sold
a badass.
What? You can't make fucking 2 batches of dough? Come on, get the fuck out of here.
You're talking 450
and they're using a KitchenMaid
plus pounds of dough.
I made 60 doughs. That's it? You're done for the day?
A lot are.
It's unreal.
Fuck them.
It's unreal. I could have never, the store, whether it was Sal or me making dough with the other mixer, there was no way to keep up the supply unless we basically lived there 24 hours a day, 6 days a week, through last week till this week. And it's like that mixer was amazing.
What about for New Year's? You got a lot of orders?
Yeah, we're pretty decent. Yeah.
Christmas time is Christmas time, Oliver. But
I'll tell you what, though, Christmas Eve, we both gave it. I was fucking hurting. Like I drank so much Saturday night. I was like, fuck it. I'll go to yoga. Went to yoga. I left yoga. I almost fucked. The lady next to me at yoga goes,
do you do this,
I don't know. The lady, listen to what the lady,
she probably smelled you.
I'm coughing like after a thing. She's like, huh. rough night last night. This lady, you have no fucking idea.
Yeah, but you know what the greatest surprise was? Like, so Saturday night was a crazy night. I get into the store. We opened at 12. I think I got there, it was like 10 o'clock because I knew what we had going on. So I was like, I got to set everything up. Before he went to hot yoga, he went to the store. I mean, my line, my tickets on my line is 30 feet long. And I did a video. So you can go on our Facebook page and see it.
I believe you.
He set the whole fucking line up on both sides.
Because
tickets, credit card runs,
I was like, let me go. I'm going to go home and shower. Before I do that, I have time. I just want to do it so when my guys come in, they don't say, oh my God, look at the tickets. It's not a lot. If it's all organized, it is a lot.
Everything was organized. Right. Like 12 o'clock,
organized,
12:15, 12:30,
right.
12:45,
you get
1 o'clock.
Right.
But for me, it's easy. So I just was like, fuck it.
And you got to realize, like, when we do this at Biagio's, you got to understand, that's the pre-orders, okay? Now you got somebody coming in, give me a pizza, give me a cheesesteak, give me
on
a veal
top
parm,
of that,
sitting in the dining room, calling for a delivery. I mean, we're not just maintaining the catering. We are diversified. The whole store is still operating. The dining room, pickup, takeout, delivery, whatever. And people calling for last-minute catering orders or internet catering orders. We shut nothing down.
Yeah, I mean, I had at least 2-3 walk-ins. Let me get a full tray, half tray, this tray, large bowl. Like, all right.
And then in the midst of it, I go back to our area where we have all the trays. And in the fucking midst of it, we're running out of foil lids. We have no more lids.
No, half trays. We ran out of half trays.
So what'd you do?
We said,
JJ.
Oh, that's where I saw you on Saturday morning. It was.
This is Christmas Eve.
But I'll
She's
tell
at
you
Depot.
what. Halfway through that session, me and my brother-in-law Mario are making the trays. Now, I know it's hot. I know it's all this, but when you're doing these trays, and I was a little hungover, and I ripped a half a joint just because I was like, I need to straighten my shit out.
Just a half.
Because I knew I was drunk.
Not a full.
I was like, I have to, because it's the only thing that's going to calm me down.
JJ, grab me a beer.
I was like sitting there, and I was like, holy shit, I'm sweating. I got to get through this. I got to get to 4:30. 4:30 comes, I can have a beer. I got to get to 4:30.
I'll say
I know
this much.
the size is coming.
I said this from day one. Sal was like my spirit animal. Like, I never understood how he could fucking do what he does. Like, this motherfucker will be out partying with us till 2, 3 in the morning, drinking, not hesitating. And he'll be at 4 o'clock in the morning in an ice bath, at the gym, at the shop, setting everything up, like, literally.
It's
very rare for me to say, this guy is a fucking animal, and I love everything about the way he does it because he gives 110% in everything he does.
I appreciate it.
Wait, and just think about it. After we do what we do, and we get up, we have our parties at nighttime, we get up and go to work, and there's people who are waiting 45 minutes bitching and fucking complaining.
About a fucking tray.
Yeah, like
Go home, man.
I went.
That's why I say, I got anybody who wants to scream, Joe Ruffino got 10 grand cash for you. If you could follow me or my son for 12 hours in a day, but you got to start the night before, my friend, because we're going to party your ass down into the grave, and then we're going to lift your ass up and drag you by your ankles because you can't fucking do it. And you're going to be, I don't want to go. I can't.
They would definitely crumble.
We're going to drag you off on the macadam. Your knees are going to be fucking bleeding, okay? And then I'm going to stick a fucking pizza pill up your ass so you can stand up just to try and watch, okay? And when you lose, you owe me $5 grand, motherfucker.
We got a little Pitbull over here. Pitbull, show your sneakers.
We got a little Pitbull. We got a little Pitbull.
Lift your foot up. Show
Lift
the
it up.
sneakers.
Lift it up.
For the camera. Damn, look at these things he got.
Oh, yeah.
The gold.
Oh, those are badass. Those are badass.
Fan. Look at this
That's
bling.
funny.
Look at this bling this kid's got. Look at this.
But real quick, I do want to talk about this for the 20th episode. So, out of all our guests, any names pop out of you guys that you remember that were? Because I know one for me that I
have a few
that I really, it's a little different because I see what he's doing and what he appreciated that the PizzaFellas Podcast gave him. Giovanni.
Giovanni's awesome.
Yeah.
I mean,
yeah.
I was going to say Giovanni.
When he emailed, what he Instagram us or text, what he said, hey, keep doing what you're doing. Merry Christmas.
On Facebook Messenger, I think it was, right, Juice?
And he said that to us. I mean, listen, that episode, he's learned a lot, that guy. And I just see his
Oh, yeah.
marketing on social
Well,
media.
remember, he
He's
said
done a great
afterwards,
job.
after he was on the show, he had a whole new inspiration for pizza.
Yeah, and his
You know-
dad was old school. He couldn't do it when
Yes.
his dad was there, but when he took over, he just
I mean,
exploded
He's a
that
good
place.
man, good man,
He's
wonderful
doing,
human being.
He's doing Old Forges now. You know.
Oh, he's
Yeah.
doing it.
Everything.
Good for him. Good for
But
him.
he,
Bar
Shout out to
pie,
Giovanni's.
you name it.
he
Giovanni's
even,
Pizza in.
Royersford.
Yep.
well, that,
Yeah,
and
we
I'm
got to make
just
a road
saying-
trip
I
there.
think his
He-
cousin's going to be opening up pretty soon.
Yeah,
Yes.
the girl.
The girl.
The girl, yeah.
Yeah.
But he also, that was one episode where I think that guy, he learned a lot.
Great
from
guy.
us,
Great guy.
You know, and he did well. Obviously,
Great guy.
Obviously, Bruno.
Oh,
Bruno's,
Bruno.
Bruno's done.
Bruno.
Bruno's a teddy bear.
Bruno is just a saint, man.
Even Nori and Fani.
Oh,
Yeah,
no,
Nori
yeah, that was a
Fani.
great
Nori
episode.
Fani.
Gone back a long way with them. I mean,
Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
I mean, Bruno's been here almost every episode. He's sick tonight,
Yeah.
but somebody pointed out the other day, you just look at Bruno sitting over there and it brings a smile to your face. He's
It
just
does.
a happy-go-lucky person.
Yeah.
man.
Yeah.
Brings a
He's
big smile.
awesome.
to
I
your
love
face.
Bruno. Fucking great guy.
Yeah, I
know
Well,
what was
Pietro and Angelo.
Yeah, old school.
I mean, like Pietro. I mean, very, very. He brought us back decades.
Shout out to Pietro. Actually, I tried
His
FaceTime
His birthday.
his birthday, and he was
70th, yeah.
His wife Rita called me, and she's like, "You got to come up. It's his birthday." I'm like, "You know where
Well,
I
we
live,
were going
right?"
to go,
Yeah.
but we had the podcast.
Yeah, so they come. Shout out to them. They're great family, great people. Shout out to Vito and in Florida and Little Peter in Florida. Shout out to them.
Yeah, they were awesome.
As someone who's watched most of your podcasts, I haven't. First time I've been involved, but I've watched all of your podcasts. I will say, as a whole, you guys do a fucking great job.
Thank you.
I've never laughed as much as Antonio. You fucking drive me like you make me laugh so hard. Like every time you say something, I'm like, this dude is absolutely fucking hilarious.
Well, he gets me going.
Well, yeah. Oliver gets everybody
I swear to God, I'm
going.
gonna fucking
That's
throw
it.
something.
I love Ollie, but he gets everybody going.
Yeah.
my job.
And then
Yeah. Well, no, we
Sal and
appreciate
Joe,
it.
Sal and Joe, like you two are the most straightforward people I've ever met. Like as a person, I appreciate you guys being in my life because you guys are so straightforward. You guys don't hesitate. You don't bite your tongue for nothing. And I, as a person, I appreciate anyone who could be straightforward and just be honest, open, and just say what it is. It is
Yeah.
what it is. We may not
No.
always
Yeah.
like what you have to say, but you guys are always straightforward. I truly appreciate it. And then we got to throw in Oliver over here because Oliver always makes someone want to say something back to him. He is too much. I get it.
I mean, we have.
Yeah, I mean,
We
great thing
appreciate that.
with Angelo too, man. I stopped up at Angelo's. What does he do? You know, he talked about a sweet pizza. He pulls me in the back and he gives me a fucking gallon.
All right,
jugs
enough for you. Let's
and
go.
Ingredients
No,
to make the sweet pizza for
So
Joe.
those are some good ones.
He could have given you more in the back, so be happy with
Yeah,
that.
he could have.
Lucy at
Luciano.
Luciano.
Luke,
Yeah.
yeah.
I mean,
That was a good one.
We've
I mean,
had a good crew, man.
Actually, you know what? You know what was a great episode?
Yes, I know what you're going to say.
I'm going to tell you, please.
yeah,
Gigi,
the
please.
wives. Gigi.
Gigi, come here.
Gigi, here.
Stand up, come around.
Come around.
Come around.
Take your microphone, your thing off before you break everything. She's pointing at
This
me
is
like,
it. This is it. Right here. The queen of pizza.
I gotta say, I was just telling everybody before we started, our top 3 episodes. Not that I'm saying it; it's through
Yeah, there we go.
views.
We had a good-
Our number 1 podcast that we had was the Prime Cost.
Yep.
Yeah.
Number 2, believe it or not, is Giovanni's Pizza.
Yes.
And number 3 that falls 1 view behind are the Pizza
We're gonna
Wives.
surpass it
But
now.
do you know why the Pizza Wives?
Gigi?
Because of
Melissa
Gigi
and Melissa.
was in Oliver's place. And I still
Exactly.
vote. I still vote Oliver out and Gigi in. And we had this discussion today, right? And you know what she said to me?
I agree.
I will do it only on one condition. And may I say it?
Yeah.
She says, you can't make fun of me. I said, I will not make fun of you. But everybody in favor to throw Oliver out, raise your hand.
Actually, we took a vote and we're voting you out. She's sitting there.
Can't vote me out, bro.
Voting you out.
That's funny.
But thank
But
you
that
again,
was a good
Gigi.
one.
Okay,
And the
let's
little one
thank-
over there.
Listen, we got to thank Melissa too.
Yeah,
Melissa Coppola, she did a great
And
job.
Ashley, who really didn't want to come on, but
Listen, you got to say one of the best scenes on that was when the wine glass went down and Jerry's reaction to and the whole scene, we're cleaning it up. And I'm
yeah,
sitting
you don't
there
fuck up Gigi's table.
That's a good fucking scene. That's a good scene.
You know, let's do a shot. So,
Shout out to Nick
let's
too.
do a shot.
Nick,
Yeah,
my
let's do a
malaka.
shot. Yeah.
Oh, when Nick took the
Nick.
spill,
Yo, that
the
was
after scenes.
the best fucking thing.
Oh,
I don't want to say it,
Come
but
on.
what he was doing, he's looking at the ends of the chair.
Somebody
Yeah,
put the
but
pillow.
bro, he went down like a fucking statue.
but
he was
was okay,
checking
he
out the
said.
carpet. He just wanted to see what kind of carpet
Bruno
he
told
had.
me he fell 5 times when he brought him home.
Yeah, but then the best is he yelled at Juice. He goes, "You tripped me." He told Justin he
Just
tripped
was on the
him.
other side of Allentown.
He goes, "He tripped me."
And then
Bro,
after
that
Jerry's
was-
here
you
at
just
3
went
a.m.,
down.
he's puking over the
He was
sink.
a statue.
Shot.
Oh my god! What about Jerry? That was the one episode where he got so fucked up, he had to go home.
He's scared to come anymore now because of that.
He'd stop fucking pussy.
He was in the casino all night.
Yeah.
Oliver, that's a bad.
Last
Oh, yeah,
night?
check that one.
Yeah, when Oliver
right.
was at Chicken Lounge,
He
said-
went to the casino?
They all went to casino after the
Who's they?
Andrew and all those guys after. The
Oh, that's why. That's why.
yeah, they all went there.
Yeah, they were
I've
all.
gotten many random texts from Oliver, like, we're at the Chicken Lounge, come hang out. I'm like, what the fuck?
That's his second home. We call. it.
You got one?
That's why he's second home. Cheers.
Cheers. Gigi's even in on this shot. Oh yeah.
There we go. Cheers.
Cheers.
I want to shout out.
A lot more years for you, boy.
I want to shout out all Lehigh Valley pizzerias, delis, restaurants, eating establishments for this year. Not only Lehigh Valley, but basically Northeast Pennsylvania, North Jersey, South Jersey, Tri-State. Keep doing what you guys are doing, because without you guys, there's no us.
Yep. Hey, we
And
can't
that's the
forget the
truth.
brothers in Walnutport. I stopped there. The place
the
was
brothers in
rocking.
Argento.
Argentos.
Yeah, they're good.
Oh,
Good
yeah, yeah.
Dude, I
Argento.
stopped there. They were packed and they had
Yeah.
some
Well,
good
he came
pizza
in.
going.
He came in Saturday. We were
Yeah.
They got a great story, too.
What
I didn't even
awesome
recognize
story.
it was him.
What an awesome
Yeah.
story.
Angelo and Sal.
Sal and Angelo, yeah.
Sal and
That
Angelo.
was when I got him ripped up on the stuff. That was hilarious. But they're good guys.
No, they're really
definitely-
good guys.
No, that was good.
Joe Soldridge from Mountainside
Joe,
Pizza. He
yes.
was
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
Mountainside.
Well, that was
He
one of our
in.
first episodes.
yeah.
Wait,
we said Bruno.
Listen,
Yeah.
how about Palace Pizza?
Oh,
How about that
yeah.
fucking
That
story,
was fucking
man?
comical.
I had every
How about
person
with Vinny
that
and
watched
Moses?
that
Oh, man.
said he is a loose cannon, like
Oh,
a
he's the
nutbag.
best.
But I love him. But he is hilarious.
But I think our
That story.
The Hulk was
That was
here.
the best story.
A lot of people.
Pizza Hulk, can't forget about him.
Pizza Hulk.
And
Wait,
truthfully,
how about Jerry with the wheelbarrow?
oh my
And
God.
In the dirt.
Jerry from the Crust?
Yeah.
But you know what? We had, what's his name? Jeff Brown.
Yeah.
That was, I mean, that episode
Oh,
just aired,
Jeff
guys.
Brown?
How to smoke a
Episode
cigar
18.
correctly.
I'm actually listening to it now.
He's
while I
coming
was
on
driving
next
here.
episode. He's coming on 21.
Yeah.
Oh, really? Nice.
So we got a nice lineup for next year. Actually,
Cigarsamplers.com.
thank you, Oliver. Very good. You pay attention. Actually, for the new year coming up, we were just discussing this. We're going to do a lot of traveling. I mean, this is always going to be home based. Thank you to Joe and Gigi, Sal as well. Our home based studio is Joe Ruffino's garage. But as you can see,
It's a big, nice garage.
from what we started
The nicest
to what it
garage I've ever
is,
seen in
and
my
we're
life.
upgrading.
Exactly. It's a nice garage.
And also, I'm going to have Macho Man here.
Oh, I can't wait for that.
I have so we're wrestling fans as well.
We're going to try to get a
Old school-
wrestling guest on.
Yeah, we're gonna get a
for you
wrestling
guys.
guest on, but we're gonna do a lot of traveling. I think our first skit is gonna be in Connecticut.
Yeah, that could be.
Yeah.
Yeah, that very well.
Then
could
we're
be.
gonna travel to because we got to go to Brooklyn Square
Brooklyn,
Pizza.
yeah. Oh,
We're gonna
yeah,
do that.
Brooklyn Square,
Yeah.
man, for
Then we go down there. Then we're gonna do a little bit of South Jersey, and then we're gonna travel Pennsylvania, Philadelphia. I should say northern Pennsylvania, to Scranton, that Wilkes-Barre, that that
Well, hey, we gotta go show our man Lindo some respect.
Yeah.
shout out to Linda. I just spoke to him. Was it last week?
We gotta go drink
Lindo.
there.
I just spoke to
We
Lindo
gotta
last
get a
week.
driver though.
No, that's a fucking driver, man.
If we're talking about some of the
That's
best,
like that's a 3-stage episode. That's
Yeah.
the adventure there,
Yeah.
the adventure
It's like
when you're there,
yeah.
and the adventure coming home sleeping.
Yeah,
if we're talking about some of the best pizza around, we gotta take a stop in the Bronx.
the Bronx.
New
Oh
York.
yeah, he
Yes.
is from the Bronx.
I'm from the Bronx. My father ran a pizzeria in the Bronx for years.
Where?
Susie's Pies on 181st in the Grand Concourse.
Okay.
If we're gonna talk about pizza, you gotta take a stop in the Bronx. I'm not saying they're the best out there.
No.
but
We're gonna do it.
No.
The pizza
Go
was
by
amazing.
Fordham over there.
Yeah.
Find some. There's some great Italian spots.
Fordham Road has some of the best pizza shops you're gonna find.
Oh yeah, I was there.
167 from the Grand Concourse, right off the road. Like I'm talking about the size of these pies and slices are tremendous. Like you're literally eating one slice and it's like 3 slices, but the flavor, the crust, the sauce, everything. Like if you're gonna take a look at those things, take a look at the Bronx because you're not gonna be disappointed. That's all I'm gonna say.
We're gonna do that.
Listen, I'll tell you what.
okay, all right.
I went to
Let's
the
get Pitbull.
I went to the International Slice Show in the Bronx on that road there you're talking about. So I'll never forget everything. They have porta potties everywhere. So there was an Italian restaurant. And you know, when we travel, we always have to figure out the toilet. So
we
I
do.
go into this Italian restaurant. I look at the guy. The maitre d' comes up because they got maitre d's. They come up.
Yeah.
All right. These guys they're running the restaurants. So I looked at the guy. I said, "Listen, my man, I'm not buying no food today, but I got a $50 bill here, and I just want my wife to use your bathroom because I know it's an expense to you." You know what the guy said? He says, "Sir, let her go in." And then I said to him, I says, "Take the 50. You're a gentleman." I says, "You didn't have to do that." And that was one of my last experiences because then we were leaving. Me, you, Mario, and Janelle, we went up there. It was John Arena was there. Nino Coniglio was there. Chris Decker was there. You had, who else? DeFaro was there. I mean, so many. What's his name from Newark?
Newark.
I'm gonna move on. So his sons are like pie spinning champions.
Oh, you're talking about he's not Newark.
No, Jersey City.
Yes.
Jersey City. Carmine.
Yeah.
Yes, Carmine.
Carmine Testa.
Carmine Testa.
Yeah.
Very good guy. He was there. I mean, there was so many great pizzas. It wasn't raining. It wasn't nothing. And the pies were fucking awesome. I remember that was the first time. So where my Sicilian is now, John Arena is who woke my eyes up to that day because I ate that Sicilian. I'll never forget. It was so thick. And he had pepperoni on it. And they were using the electric ovens from in Jersey there. Pizza
Master.
Yeah. Pizza Master.
All right, Lil Pitbull, what's your favorite pizza?
Biagio's.
Well, thank you.
Here, bigger question.
go wrong.
Team Oliver.
He
or
just
Team
gave him
Ant-
$5.
Team Oliver or Team Antonio? Who you were rooting for?
Oliver.
Yeah.
Get him off.
But with that said, like I said, most people don't know. Like I grew up in the South Bronx, and my stepfather, who took care of me from the age of 8 on, he made pizza for, like I said, it was
Right.
called Susie's Pies, Bronx. So I grew up a lot around pizza shops. I would literally in the summertime sit there on the cooler while my stepfather made pizzas with his friends, and we would just have a blast. But as a whole, like I have been around. I've been New York, PA, everywhere. Like some of the best pizza I've ever had. Susie's Pies, Bronx. It was tremendous. My father would bring home Sicilians for us, throw them in the oven. And yeah,
That's good.
a conventional oven is not going to make it the same way that you guys do it.
No.
But the flavors, everything was there.
You don't have the pointer, right?
At the end of the day, like
The thing for you.
New York as a whole,
No.
PA as a whole, like I've eaten some of the
no.
best pizzas
over
up and
there.
down the East Coast. And I'm just saying, like, as a whole, like, it's just been tremendous.
And real quick, when we tell you guys that we're going to be traveling and stuff and going to these places, I just want everyone to know we're not going there to rate pizzas. We're not into that. We don't go there to review a pizza. We're not giving them a 9.2 or a 0.0 like Portnoy. You just take the clip off like that and you go in. But that's not. Oh, you want the poker?
Yeah.
Oh, so just real quick. We're not doing that. We're going in to talk to these gentlemen who run successful businesses and ask them, hey, what do you do to make us better in the industry and make everyone else better? What is your food? What are these styles you do? How do you make this? What's your techniques? This is what we're doing. So we're not about all that negative bullshit, and we're not going to be giving no ratings. Oh, this guy was a 0.0. This guy was that. We're not into that. So just to make that clear when we're saying we're traveling.
Hey, on a left turn here, should we FaceTime Jimmy O'Neill?
Hey, little Pitbull. So
no, he won't even answer.
Is this your
Why?
Because what time?
It's 11 o'clock.
11 o'clock.
Jimmy O'Neill's in Florida.
Right.
There's no time zone.
There's no time zone.
His ass. No, I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. He's probably sleeping. That's what I'm saying.
And don't forget, when we went to the One Bite Festival, that was a fucking ordeal.
Oh, that was fucking awesome.
That was another one.
Hey, Jimmy!
And the rain.
The man!
Oh, he did answer.
You have got to come on the podcast.
Put him on the
Where-
phone. Could you
Can you put him on?
Just hold it by your mic.
Hold on.
Jimmy, we're talking about getting you on the podcast up here. Huh?
Right now or when?
No, this year
You're
for
on right-
2024.
you're
You're
on right
on right
now,
now. They all, you know what they said to me, Jimmy? They says, there's no way he's answering. I'm like, you don't fucking know, Jimmy.
Can
you get us a couple?
All the time, the phone's always on, and if I'm asleep, I'll pretend I'm awake.
How are you, my man?
Good, yourself?
We're doing good. Look, we're filming. I'm going to show you.
Hey,
What's up,
Jimmy.
What's up, guys?
What's up?
What's up, Jimmy?
Joe, tell him who Jimmy is.
So
who is Jimmy?
Jimmy O'Neill is a legend in the business. I'm going to tell you this. He is a legend. He's not a person that you would say he's not a salesman. He is a human being. He's a friend. He is one of my best friends. We've had so many great experiences together. He's a man like me and him. We don't see each other. We'll get together and we're just right back at it, right, Jimmy? We could just get right at it.
Just tell them the PG rated version.
Oh, I'll tell him the PG rated, Jimmy. So listen, in 2024, we got to get you up here to Allentown, all right? And we want you on the show
We should all
because
go down there.
there's no way your stories belong on PizzaFellas. Not just once, but on a few episodes.
All right, you know what? Because the funny thing about that is, you know what I always tell people about me? And this brings people right down to earth. I say, listen, when I was first in the pizza business, one size, 6 toppings. That's enough to tell you what the pizza business was like in those days.
Yeah, think about it.
Take it or leave it, you know?
That was
Yeah.
it back in the day.
Yeah. Well, listen, we didn't know if you were going to answer, okay? But you did. That's the love we have.
Hey, you know I'm going to answer.
Oh, yeah. I love it.
All right, Jimmy. Well, Happy New Year,
All right,
buddy.
so I'm going to call you then after New Year's. We're going to try and set something up, okay?
You got it. I'm in.
I love you, brother. I miss you.
Happy New Year's. Merry Christmas. And tell Gigi and everybody I said, go Birds.
Hold on. Look, there's Gigi.
Go Birds.
Hey, how you doing?
He looks like another
I love
Sopranos
you,
guy,
brother.
this guy.
I love you. All right. I'll talk to you next week. Bye-bye.
All right, hey, we got little G-Money Pitbull over here. He's been sucking down this Joe's Teas. What do you think about these Joe's Teas?
I like them.
What do you like about it? Good?
It's just good.
What's the best part of them?
Here.
They're
Flavors
sweet.
like what?
That's
Sweet.
why they're sugar.
Flavor.
There you go.
Flavor.
So we got
there,
Joe's
right
Teas.
there.
Let's
Can never
finish
go wrong with
up
the flavor.
episode 20 sponsors.
So we got Jeff Adams at Remax. He does New Jersey and Pennsylvania. He's our real estate mogul. You need a house? Go to Jeff Adams. Got Enter.net. Our man Juice over here does our boards.
He puts
Mark-
a lot of work in, man.
Marketing and websites. His son, 2-4 Cash.
Yeah.
2-4 Cash that does our intro. Shout out to him.
Don't forget-
And we're waiting for the extended version of that song, right?
Don't forget about shots by Sammy. Sammy got some great shots. He's out there.
Yeah.
He's flexing. He is showing his ability. He's a young kid taking tremendous pictures. Don't forget shots by Sammy.
Our good friend Jeff Brown from cigarsamplers.com. He was on our podcast, the last podcast. Thank you for coming out, Jeff.
Episode 18. He was
giving
on.
us
Yeah.
all that info about cigars. Our good friend Tony Nassar at TNY Construction. Guys,
No job too big,
no job too small. Franco's Pizza, Rosie and Filippo Bellia, thank you again. Love you guys. Pizza Culinary Academy in Chicago, thank you for the sponsorship. Sarasota and Heckler Flour, thank you for the sponsorship again. And Joe Marino, Jim Glassick, Banco Beverage, Joe's Teas, Calypso's Juices,
Peroni beer this week.
There we go again.
Miller Lights.
Again, shout out to Isabella's Pizza, Melinda, and Pietro Buzzetta. Thank you again for the pizza. Go see them. They make great pizza up that way. 7200 Airport Road, Bath, Pennsylvania. 610-837-9959. That's where Lucky Strokes is, the golf range. He's right in there.
And don't forget to talk about La Familia.
And, right, so at the end of this, we have the PizzaFellas La Familia, which is Jay at Caddy Corner. Shout out to Jay. I know you're under the weather. Get better soon, my friend. He's opening a second location in Nazareth. Shout out to his son, Tyler, as well. Bruno Scipioni. He's another La Familia member. Sorry.
Lovely.
And he's under the weather as well. Get better, my friend. Oh my God, you're drinking, I'm getting drunk.
We're all taking shots.
The party, baby.
Oliver is not part of La Familia.
Yes, he is.
I paid my $250.
Let me finish.
I don't own a shop.
Hold on.
Happy fucking New Year.
Hold on. You are not part of La Familia.
No.
Hold on. You are part of a sponsorship. Exactly. The La Familia is another $250.
As shop owners, I don't own a shop. But
I don't
I'm going to
give
get
a
some
fuck.
people in there.
I don't care. You got to give me another $250.
It's
next
coming.
next sponsor.
It's coming.
Next
Lehigh
sponsor.
Valley
But-
Pizza Shops.
Lehigh Valley
Oliver,
Pizza Shop.
Nasri. You gotta.
But at the end of it,
you're my road dog. I got you.
at the end of it, I love Oliver. He's an asshole, but he's my asshole.
Exactly. Oliver is.
Jerry,
Jerry.
I'm not gonna mention him
Why not?
because there's no money.
Fuck that guy.
Yeah, but you got to give some credit to the fucking video,
Oliver
man.
is-
The Jerry with the mud. Come on.
Oliver's all of our big brother that we're fucking annoyed by, but we love the fuck out of him. We
No,
love
shout
Oliver.
out to Jerry as well.
Jerry for the
Shout
crust.
out to the Avengers
Yeah, thank
for
you.
being here.
Yeah.
Amen.
Thank you,
22 championships. Hey, listen, NFL teams can't even do that, but the Avengers could.
We out there with 6-year-olds fucking dominating everything. 7, 8, 9, 10, 12. We are crushing everything.
There you go. And they're going to be playing in the Super Bowl soon. I just want to say thank you again for 20 episodes to everybody.
Yes,
Sal,
thank you
Joe,
again.
Oliver,
Cheers.
Gigi for the hospitality of our house, and
Cheers.
Joe.
Thank you to PizzaFellas for having us. We appreciate everything.
Cheers.
Shout out to my good friend here, Bentley. Bentley, come here.
Where's your piece of deal?
There's the piece of deal. Come here. Come on.
Come here, Bentley.
Here he comes. Here he comes. Come on.
There he is, Bentley.
Come on.
Remember-
Come on. Here he is. Look at him.
Remember, guys,
Look at this guy.
go
Look at
on
this guy.
YouTube and Spotify. Follow us.
Hit that
All right?
follow button.
Hit the like
camera.
button.
Free.
Hit the
He's
bell.
on camera.
He's on camera.
Go on our
I know.
Instagram and all our social media platforms.
I know. We
Like
got
our
dog.
reels.
You got cologne
We got
out,
a bunch
don't you?
new coming up.
You sent him a bum.
And you will be seeing a lot more of our. Oh shit! I spilled already. Look, see, I didn't finish it. There you go. Freedom funnel.
It's
That
all right,
will be
Gigi.
happening.
All I know is that I'm gonna hit that next year.
There you go. And we'll pour some Bud Light into it too. No, I'm joking. I'm joking. Joking.
You know what?
It was an inside joke for our no, because our sponsors.
I will accept that one, asshole.
I'll sponsor it. But hey, congrats to all of us. PizzaFellas Podcast, episode 20. Cheers again.
Cheers
Salute.
again.
And
Cheers.
subscribe because the Pizza Fellas fucking said so. Joe
Subscribe.
Rufino, Big
Hit that
Sexy,
button. It's
Biagio
free.
Pizza.
It's free.
PizzaFellas
Subscribe.
Podcast. Turn speakers on, we gotta have a blast. Grab a drink, fill a glass, light a cigar, come on, let's make it last. Pizza Talk with Sal and Joe, Oliver, Antonio. Pizza stories, they gon' tell us. Let's have some fun with the Pizza Fellas.